It's your boy Bitcoin Trapper. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. The IMF warns that central bank may have to rethink what constitutes reserve currencies holding. In addition to the US dollar, other currencies like the euro, the Japanese and the British pound act as settlement currencies in the global trade. Still, the US dollar dominates when it comes to this status as a global reserve currency. However, in a study whose findings are shared, the Global Institute's blog, the IMF say that the pandemic-inspired advance in financial and payment technology will likely impact the future composition of reserves holding. According to the author of the blog, many central bankers are now aware of threat of private issuance of digital money like Facebook DM. Consequently, some central bank may be attempting to counter the threat by issuing their own digital currencies. Institutions like the European Central Bank and the People Bank of China, which are already exploring the issuance of central bank digital currency, believe that their ultimate success on this front could increase demand for their currency. Still, the IMF blog post reminds central bankers that are simply issuing a digital currency is no guarantee of its acceptance as another reserve currency. Instead, only superior technology platform can help new currencies overcome some of the advantages of incumbent currencies. Next piece of news. Nigeria, Africa's biggest economy and most populous nation, traded more than 566 million worth of Bitcoin between 2015 and 2020, making it the world's second largest peer-to-peer Bitcoin market after the US, which traded 3.75 billion in the period under review. According to an analyst of Bitcoin traded platform database shared with newsbeatbitcoin.com, Nigeria has traded the equivalent of 60.215.7 BTC, more than any other country in the world. Only the US exchanged more Bitcoin, 535,660.3 BTC, with trades of 55.3 million or 5,894.8 BTC. Kenya comes on as the world's 8th most active Bitcoin market and Africa's second biggest. South Africa traded 18.9 million Bitcoins, worth making it the 10th biggest trade in the world and the 3rd in Africa. Paxful Chief Executive Officer and the co-founder Ray Youssef said cross-border liquidity challenge spurred Nigerian BTC success. Africa's largest economy has problems and restrictions in sending and receiving money from inside and outside the border. He added that his organization gift card have contributed to improving Bitcoin liquidity. Also, don't forget, if you want to read on more, I will leave the link in the description. Next piece of news. Visa proposed method for offline digital currency payment. I think this is very, very important and very big because you got to understand that sometimes you don't have internet or some people don't have internet. So this is very important to the space. Visa has proposed an offline payment system for central bank digital currency in a new research paper. An offline payment system for central bank digital currency acknowledge that benefit of CBDC, but say they should, when they finally become available, be able to made without an internet connection. CBDC are digitized form of fiat currency that could run on a blockchain but don't necessarily have to use distributed ledger technology, unlike cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Litecoin. A CBDC would like to be controlled by a single entity such as a Bank of England. Next piece of news. Megan Thee Stallion is giving out Bitcoin on Twitter. This is very big, and the reason why I say this is very big is because you got to understand that a lot of people are followers and she has a lot of followers. So if her fans see her doing this, it's definitely gonna spark the mind, because I also check it out on Twitter and it is pretty big. It really is. As part of a new partnership with Cash App, rapper Megan Thee Stallion is giving out 1 million in Bitcoin to fans on Twitter. The.Girl coach is officially on Team's Cash App. She tweeted, "To celebrate, I'm giving away 1 million in Bitcoin to as many hotties as I can. We'll be giving out this million until it's all gone. So drop your Cash App below, Bitcoin Meg, to get a piece." Cash App is a digital payment system along the line of Venmo. It's part of Square, which is led by prominent Bitcoin advocate Jack Dorsey, who also happens to be the CEO of Twitter. When I tell you this is big, imagine if they had Jay-Z or Lil Wayne or Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake doing this. All their followers, think about it. This is a good way to spread Spread the word. Jack Dorsey is very smart. Cash App is doing something big. Next piece of news. Messari values Coinbase at 28 billion. Following IPO filing. I will leave the link in the description if you would like to go over this and read more. But trust me, this is some big news. I didn't honestly expect 28 billion, but now that I see this, they know something that we don't. And what is going on in 2021, Coinbase is definitely one of the leaders and will be bigger than a lot of companies. So definitely pay attention to this. Next piece of news, how Grayscale is sucking up all the Bitcoin. I'm just gonna go over the brief. Grayscale is looking after 500,000 Bitcoin on behalf of its investors. Its GBTC product is one of only way for regulated players to invest in Bitcoin. An attractive arbitrage play has opened up in the past few months, and it has helped drive liquidity to GBTC. This is very big. Shout out to Barry Silbert, founder and CEO of Digital Currency Group. Shout out to Grayscale. They're making some big moves. They're driving adoption in the space. Anyways guys, that's all the news that I got. I'm just trying to keep the video short and simple and straight to the point. Don't forget to like and subscribe.